We all have a story, a unique narrative woven from experiences, dreams, and choices. And every great story, the ones that truly resonate, has a turning point, a moment of profound decision. This is Maya's story. It's the story of a brilliant young woman, driven and ambitious, seemingly on the fast track in a prestigious MBA program. She possessed all the qualities for success. She was doing everything right, meticulously following the prescribed path, checking all the boxes, achieving every milestone just as she was taught. She was surrounded by ambition and certainty, a world where success was clearly defined and eagerly pursued. Yet, amidst all the external validation, a quiet question began to form, a subtle dissonance in her heart. Was this truly her dream, the one she deeply desired, or was it someone else's vision imposed upon her? The feeling crept in slowly, subtly at first, like a whisper in the wind. It grew into a sense of misalignment she couldn't shake, a nagging feeling that something was amiss. She tried to fit in, to embrace the prevailing culture, but the excitement, the genuine passion never came. It felt forced, unnatural. Was she living out a version of success that wasn't hers? A pre-packaged ideal that didn't align with her true self? The doubt lingered, a constant companion, morning and night, coloring her thoughts and actions. She noticed her real interest wasn't in grand strategies, the high-level overviews, but in the stories hidden in the data, the human element buried beneath the numbers. She found herself at a crossroads, a pivotal moment of reckoning. One path paved with expectations, societal pressures, and the allure of conventional success. The other shrouded in uncertainty, a less traveled road promising fulfillment but demanding courage. Choosing the unknown meant questioning everything she thought she wanted, dismantling the carefully constructed facade. It meant admitting her heart was pulling her elsewhere, towards a different purpose, a different calling. Her true journey began not in the lecture halls, not in the pursuit of external accolades, but in the quiet moment she chose to listen to herself, to acknowledge the whispers of her own soul. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is admit you want something different, to defy expectations and forge your own path. Maya stood at the crossroads, ready to choose her own path, to embrace the uncertainty and discover her true potential. The world expected her to keep going, to stay on the well-trodden path, to conform to the established norms. But she was about to rewrite her story, to author a new chapter filled with authenticity and purpose. And that changed everything, setting her on a course towards a future uniquely her own. The whisper started as curiosity in a marketing class. Maya was captivated not by branding, but by the data, charts and graphs that told hidden stories. Numbers became clues, and she felt a spark she couldn't ignore. She dove into data visualization tutorials, discovering the world of data analysts. It wasn't about managing people, it was about uncovering truth. The more she learned, the clearer her calling became. But pivoting was terrifying. She was halfway through an expensive MBA with everyone expecting her to finish the path she'd started. The fear of judgment and failure was real. Yet Maya realized the bigger risk was succeeding at something that left her empty. She made a courageous choice. Finish her MBA, but use her time to learn data analysis. She would build a bridge to her new future. Her journey was her own, and so was her definition of success. With that decision, the fog began to lift. She wasn't abandoning her past, she was building on it. The whisper had become a calling. Maya was ready to answer, and her purpose was finally in focus. Every journey starts with a single step, a moment of commitment that sets everything in motion. It's that initial act of courage that defines the path ahead. And for Maya, it felt like standing at the base of a mountain, an imposing challenge that stretched towards the sky. The sheer scale of what lay ahead was daunting. The world of data was intimidating, a vast and complex landscape filled with unfamiliar concepts and intricate systems. It felt like entering a foreign land. Python, SQL, R, a new language to learn, a completely different way of thinking. It was like deciphering an ancient code. Self-doubt was loud, a constant whisper in her ear, questioning her abilities and amplifying her fears. You're not a tech person, you're too far behind. The negative voices echoed in her mind, threatening to derail her progress. Some days she wanted to quit, to give in to the overwhelming feeling of inadequacy. The temptation to walk away was strong, but courage meant moving forward anyway, even when every fiber of her being screamed for her to stop. It was about pushing past the discomfort and embracing the challenge. She started small, breaking down the mountain into manageable steps, 30 minutes a day learning Python, dedicating focused time to chipping away at the challenge. Consistency was key. Each tiny breakthrough, a working line of code, a chart that made sense, became fuel, igniting her passion and reinforcing her commitment. She celebrated every step, no matter how small, acknowledging her progress and building momentum. Mentorship became her lifeline, a source of support and guidance in the often turbulent waters of learning. She reached out to data analysts for advice, and a few responded with encouragement and guidance, offering invaluable insights and practical tips. These connections showed her she wasn't alone, that others had faced similar challenges and emerged victorious. To fight doubt, she kept a brag document of every win, a tangible reminder of her capabilities and accomplishments. When she felt stuck, she looked back at her progress, drawing strength from her past successes and reaffirming her potential. She was no longer just an MBA student. She was a learner, a problem solver, a future data analyst, actively shaping her destiny and embracing her potential. The climb was hard, but she was moving upward, steadily gaining ground and overcoming obstacles. Each day she grew stronger, more resilient, and more confident in her abilities. The mountain was steep, but she was determined, fueled by her passion and unwavering commitment to her goals. Maya was building resilience, one step at a time, developing the mental fortitude to overcome any challenge. She was transforming, evolving into the person she was meant to be. The summit was still far, but she was on her way, her eyes fixed on the prize and her spirit unyielding. And she wasn't turning back. She was committed to seeing her journey through to the end. Knowledge is one thing, experience is another. Maya knew she needed real projects to prove her skills. She created her own analyzing Hollywood movie data to find hidden patterns, cleaning messy data, running SQL queries, building dashboards. She learned by doing. This wasn't for a grade, it was for herself. Her project became the first pillar of her new bridge. Networking was next. She attended virtual meetups, feeling like an imposter at first, but genuine curiosity helped her connect. She listened, asked questions, and built real relationships. She created an online portfolio to showcase her work. Sharing her journey on LinkedIn, she caught the attention of her new network. A recruiter reached out, not for a job, but for a conversation. It was a sign her bridge was visible. Piece by piece, Maya was building her way into a new world. Her efforts were compounding. She was no longer waiting for permission. She was creating her own opportunities, and the world was starting to notice. The job search tested Maya's resilience, pushing her to her limits. It was a true gauntlet, demanding perseverance and unwavering self-belief. Each application was a step forward, a testament to her determination. Dozens of applications, countless rejections, each one stung, leaving a mark on her spirit. The digital inbox became a symbol of dashed hopes, a constant reminder of the uphill battle she faced. Doubt crept in. You're not ready. You don't belong. The insidious whispers threatened to consume her, eroding her confidence with every passing day. The negative self-talk became a formidable enemy, but Maya treated every interview as a learning opportunity, a chance to refine her skills and understand the market better. She dissected each experience, extracting valuable lessons from both successes and failures. She filled her knowledge gaps and grew stronger with each setback, transforming adversity into a catalyst for personal and professional development. She embraced the challenge, determined to emerge victorious. Rejection wasn't a verdict, it was redirection, a subtle nudge towards a path better suited for her talents and aspirations. It was an opportunity to recalibrate and refine her approach. Then, an interview with an e-commerce company changed everything, shifting the trajectory of her career and opening doors she never thought possible. This was the turning point she had been waiting for. The hiring manager wanted curiosity and communication, not just technical skills, recognizing the value of a well-rounded individual with a passion for learning and collaboration. They sought someone with potential, not just proficiency. Maya shared her movie project and explained how her MBA background gave her business insight, demonstrating her ability to connect creative endeavors with strategic thinking. She showcased her unique blend of skills and experiences. She told her story, her whole story, vulnerabilities and triumphs alike, allowing the hiring manager to see the authentic person behind the resume. She revealed her passion, her drive, and her unwavering commitment to success. A week later, the call came. We'd like to offer you the position. Relief, joy, validation. Her journey had led to this moment, a culmination of hard work, perseverance, and unwavering belief in herself. The feeling was overwhelming, a wave of pure elation. One yes changed everything. All the late nights, all the doubts, all the effort, it was worth it, every single sacrifice contributing to this triumphant victory. The sacrifices had paved the way for this incredible opportunity. Maya had crossed the bridge she built. She had arrived, ready to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lay ahead. She had proven her resilience and her unwavering commitment to her dreams. The power of a single yes was enough to rewrite her future, transforming her aspirations into tangible realities. It was a testament to the transformative potential of belief and opportunity. She was ready for her next chapter, eager to embark on this new adventure and make her mark on the world. The future was bright, filled with endless possibilities. The journey wasn't over, but she was finally where she belonged, surrounded by supportive colleagues and challenging projects that ignited her passion. She had found her place, her purpose, and her path. Sometimes, all it takes is one person to believe in you, to see your potential and offer you the chance to shine. That single act of faith can be life-altering, and that's enough to change your life. Maya's story proves it, a powerful reminder that perseverance, self-belief, and a little bit of luck can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Maya's first day on the job was a revelation. The language of data was now her own. Her first assignment? Analyze the checkout process to find where customers dropped off. Her work mattered. She was a detective, finding stories in the data. She presented her findings, bridging the gap between data and business. Her MBA background became her superpower. She asked better questions and connected the dots. She was a translator, a strategist, a storyteller. Her analysis led to real changes and measurable results. For the first time, she felt true purpose and contribution. She wasn't just checking boxes. She was solving puzzles and helping the business grow. Maya saw her work and herself through a powerful new lens. She belonged, and she was just getting started. Maya discovered that data analytics was both science and art. The tools were her instruments, but intuition was her conductor. Real magic happened when she combined numbers with empathy. Sometimes a tiny anomaly would catch her eye. Her gut told her to dig deeper. She found hidden problems, saving the company from costly mistakes. The best insights came from a partnership between machine and mind. This blend of logic and intuition became her greatest strength. She applied this model to her own life, gathering facts but trusting her instincts. Maya was no longer just an MBA or a data analyst. She was a whole person, leading with both head and heart. Her unique perspective was her superpower, and it changed everything. Now I want to talk to you. If you feel that whisper Maya felt, listen to it. Your journey is your own. No one else's path will fit you perfectly. Give yourself permission to be a beginner. Every expert started as a novice. Embrace the messiness of learning and ask questions. There's strength in starting from scratch. You don't need to leap. Just take one small step. Build your bridge, one action at a time. The path will reveal itself as you walk it. Be kind to yourself. Frustration and doubt are part of the process. Don't see setbacks as signs to quit. See them as tests of commitment. Rest if you must, but don't give up. Celebrate every small victory. Your journey isn't a race. It's a process of becoming. Trust yourself. Your story is waiting to be written. This isn't just a story about changing careers. It's about coming home to yourself. Success is alignment, not a job title. The world will try to label you, but you are more than any box. Your past isn't wasted. It's part of your unique story. Embrace your whole self. You are the author of your life. If you don't like your current chapter, start a new one. It takes courage and persistence, but joy is waiting on the other side. This is your life. Decide what it looks like. What's your next step? What's the whisper you've been ignoring? Make a promise to take one small step toward your truth. Your most authentic life begins today, one courageous step at a time. Go live your truth.